What's going on, guys? It is me, the Lone Vault Wanderer, with a really important update about the Steam Workshop and the paid mod system for Skyrim. So just moments ago, Valve has issued a statement stating that it is cancelling the paid mod system for Skyrim, and I know that a lot of people are rejoicing for this. I for one am, because it means that Fallout 4 may not have a similar system. Now, I do have some fears about this, just looking at Valve's statement about cancelling the paid mod system, so please keep listening to the video if you want to hear about that. So I have the link to the Kotaku article in the description below. I'm going to read the most important bits, and then I'm going to discuss what this means for Fallout 4, and also my wishes for a donation system for Fallout 4 and mod makers, but I'll get to that. So the article starts by saying, well, that was fast. Less than a week after implementing the arrangement, both Valve and Bethesda have decided to cancel their paid mod scheme for Skyrim and issue refunds to anybody who paid for one. A statement from Valve employee Eldon Kroll on the Steam community portal reads, quote, "We're going to remove the payment feature from the Skyrim workshop. For anyone who spent money on a mod, we'll be refunding you the complete amount. We've talked to the team at Bethesda and they agree. We've done this because it's clear that we didn't understand exactly what we were doing. We've been shipping many features over the years aimed at allowing community creators to receive a share of the rewards, and in the past they've been received well. It's obvious now that this case is different." They then go on to talk about why they thought it was a good idea, but then continue that, quote, "But we underestimated the differences between our previously successful revenue sharing models and the addition of paid mods to Skyrim's workshop. We understand our own games' communities pretty well, but stepping into an established, years-old modding community in Skyrim was probably not the right place to start iterating. We think this made us miss the mark pretty badly, even though we believe there's a useful feature somewhere here. Now that you've backed a dump truck of feedback onto our inboxes, we'll be chewing through that, but if you have any further thoughts, let us know." The article continues by saying that Bethesda too have issued a lengthy statement explaining where they were coming from with the deal, and why they've made the decision with Valve to shelve this particular version. Quote, "After discussion with Valve and listening to our community, paid mods are being removed from the Steam Workshop. Even though we had the best intentions, the feedback has been clear, this is not a feature you want. Your support means everything to us, and we hear you." So first and foremost, I'm glad that this system is getting shelved, because I think it was flawed from the get-go. The split between Bethesda creators and Valve, and many other aspects of the program, just had too many problems in my personal opinion. But if you actually read between the lines in both Valve's statement and Bethesda's statement, then you can kind of get the sense that they're not done with pushing this idea and pushing this new paid mods model onto the consumer base. Just really read between the lines in this paragraph here in particular on the screen. "We understand our own games' community pretty well, but stepping into an established, years-old modding community in Skyrim was probably not the right place to start iterating. We think this made us miss the mark pretty badly, even though we believe there's a useful feature somewhere here." So just look at that there and tell me what you think on first impressions. I think what they're trying to say is that we shouldn't have started with Skyrim because the mod community is established, so to try and change that model drastically was a bad idea. But what I think they're saying is that we think we can still push this idea and implement this paid mods model, but with a different game and with a new game that isn't well established as Skyrim is. Now, I'm really hoping that this is not the case, but this is just my dark fear with this statement, in that because Valve and Bethesda have started this good relationship and link between each other, I think that they're still going to be working with each other in the future on another game. And I don't want to say that this is true, but I think it could be Fallout 4. I really do. I hope that it's not the case, but just listen to what they're saying. Valve is saying that they shouldn't have started with Skyrim because the modding community was well established, so we stepped onto their toes, we shouldn't have done that. But they want to push the idea further. They say, quote, "We believe there's a useful feature somewhere here." And because they didn't want to step into an established, years-old modding community in Skyrim, they may want to start with a new game, and I'm thinking that's going to be Fallout 4, because Bethesda is also publishing that game. They've worked with Bethesda, they've established those ties, they've established those links, and I think that if they're looking for a new game to start working with, it's probably going to be Fallout 4. I hope that it's not true, but to be honest, guys and girls, this is my fear. But what I will say is, even if this paid mod system isn't implemented into Fallout 4 in the future, I still implore people, if you download a creator's mods and they have a donation option or a donation button, please give a donation. They put so much hard work and effort into creating these mods for the community, and all they receive from it is some recognition, something to put on their CVs, and hopefully a potential to get a job in the gaming industry. That's all they get from this. They're doing this for the love of modding, they're doing this for the love of the game, the love of the community, and they don't receive monetary payment from it directly from the distribution of the mods. Now, they would have received that from this kind of model in terms of them being paid directly for their mods, but if we're ditching this model completely, the only way that they can actually get a benefit in terms of supporting themselves monetarily, the only way that they can do this now is through donations. So I do implore people, if you have money to spare, if you use mods a lot, offer a donation to your favorite mod creators. They will appreciate it tenfold. And if they receive enough donations, then they can actually create more and better mods. It's a win-win situation both for the mod creator and for the community. So please guys, just bear that in mind next time you download a mod from the Nexus site. So anyways, Wastelanders, I would love to get your thoughts on this issue. Please follow me on Twitch, the link to my page is in the description below. And until next time, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.